Ever wondered why the most successful people on this planet, the billionaires, the innovators, the people literally reshaping our world, all seem to have one weird, obsessive hobby in common? No, it's not just about networking or reading books. It's the fact that they treat their bodies like a high-performance machine. If you think they're just doing this to look good for the cameras, you are missing the entire point. There is a hidden psychological connection between the iron you lift and the empire you're trying to build. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain on why bodybuilding is actually the ultimate, secret training ground for success, and how you can use this exact mindset to dominate your life starting right now. Let's kill a massive myth right off the bat. People think fitness is just about aesthetics, looking jacked, or fitting into a nice suit. But for the high performers, the gym isn't a vanity project, it's a mental laboratory. Picture this: you're on the final set of a heavy squat. Your quads are screaming, your lungs are burning, and your brain is literally shouting at you to quit. That split second of, should I rack the weight or push through, that is where character is forged. When you force yourself to do that one extra rep, you're teaching your nervous system to override its instinct for comfort. Does that sound familiar? It's exactly what you need when a business deal goes south or a project fails. You're training your brain to stay calm under pressure, to solve problems when you're exhausted, and to keep pushing when the logical part of your brain says it's time to fold. Here's the thing about the gym that most people don't get: it is the only place on earth where you cannot lie to yourself. You can fake a smile, you can embellish your resume, you can pretend to be busy at work, but you cannot fake a heavy barbell. The weight is either there, or it isn't. The muscle either grows, or it doesn't. This is the brutal, beautiful law of sowing and reaping. Successful people thrive on this transparency. They know that if they put in high-quality inputs, the right macros, the right recovery, the right training intensity, they will get a high-quality output. If your life feels like it's falling apart, look at your inputs. Are you cutting corners? Are you looking for the shortcut instead of the grind? The gym teaches you that progress isn't magic, it's the result of hundreds of small, boring, repetitive choices made over time. I want to ask you a question that might make you uncomfortable. When was the last time you truly, physically challenged yourself? Most of us live in this cushy, middle ground where we're not quite failing, but we're definitely not growing. We are terrified of discomfort. Bodybuilding is the art of seeking out productive pain. That burn in your muscles. That's not just fatigue. That's the signal of your body adapting to a new, higher level of performance. When you push your physical boundaries, you are effectively recalibrating your mental thermostat. You're telling your brain, I survived this intensity, so I can survive the stress of my career. It's an upward spiral. The more you conquer your body, the more you realize that your emotional and professional problems are just another type of resistance that can be overcome. Let's talk about single tasking. In a world of infinite distractions, your ability to focus is your greatest currency. When you're under the bar, you can't be checking Instagram, thinking about your emails, or worrying about your rent. If you lose focus, you drop the weight, or worse, you get hurt. The gym forces you into a state of total, absolute presence. This is a superpower. When you learn to channel 100% of your energy into one single, microscopic task, like a perfect bicep curl, you're training your brain to focus like a laser. You think successful people have some secret magic focus? No, they've just spent years training their minds to shut out the noise and lock onto the target. Once you master this in the gym, you'll find that you can dominate your work meetings, your writing, or your learning with that same intensity. Now, let's get real about the long game. We live in a microwave society. Everyone wants the six-pack, the promotion, and the millions by next Friday. The gym is a reality check. It tells you, listen, you're not going to change your anatomy in a week. It's going to take months of showing up, even when you hate it. This is called active patience. It's the ability to keep working hard toward a goal that feels light years away. When you embrace the process, when you fall in love with the struggle rather than just the result, you become unstoppable. You're no longer a slave to short-term dopamine hits. You become a person of conviction, someone who finishes what they start because you've proven it to yourself every single morning at 6 a.m. You also need to understand that your body is the hardware for your entire life's software. You can have the brightest ideas in the world, but if your hardware is weak, slow, and prone to breaking down, you're never going to reach your full potential. Exercise optimizes your hormones. It boosts your testosterone, regulates your cortisol, and keeps your brain oxygenated. When you're fit, you have higher energy levels, clearer thinking, and a more resilient mood. You're essentially upgrading your biological machine to handle more stress and output more value. If you want to outperform 99% of your peers, you need the energy to work harder and longer. Training is your biological R&D, research and development department. If you ignore it, your business, your career, and your relationships will eventually pay the price. Let's talk about system building. Many people rely on motivation to get things done. But motivation is a lie. It's a feeling that comes and goes. The pros don't wait to feel motivated, they build systems. Bodybuilding is the ultimate system. You have a plan for the week, a set of exercises, a specific nutrition protocol. You aren't just working out, you are executing a strategy. This is the exact same blueprint needed to build a company. If you can manage your daily macros and your training split, you can manage your personal finances, your team, and your time. It's all about creating structures that make success inevitable, rather than leaving it to chance. Start building your life system today, even if it's just a simple plan for your workouts. That tiny bit of order will bleed into every other area of your life. Finally, you've got to accept that you are in a war with your own comfort zone. There is always a version of you that wants to stay in bed, eat the junk food, and scroll through your phone. Every single time you win that internal argument and show up to train, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. You're building self-trust, and self-trust is the bedrock of confidence. People think confidence is a feeling. It's not. Confidence is the memory of the promises you've kept to yourself. If you tell yourself you're going to work out and you do it, your self-esteem skyrockets. If you keep breaking those promises, your self-esteem dies. Stop looking for external validation and start building internal credibility. Don't let perfectionism stop you. That's just a fancy word for fear of looking stupid. You don't need the best gear, the perfect gym, or an elite trainer. You just need to show up and do more than you did yesterday. Even if it's just push-ups in your living room. The small wins are what build the foundation. Success is rarely a giant leap. It's an infinite series of small, consistent steps. 10 years from now, you'll be an entirely different person. The only question is, will that version of you be a result of conscious, disciplined design, or will you just have drifted into wherever life took you? So, consider this your call to arms. Stop treating your health as an optional luxury. It is the fuel for everything you do. Take full responsibility for your body starting right now. Stop blaming the economy, your boss, or your schedule. You have exactly the same 24 hours as everyone else. If you want a life that looks like a masterpiece, you need to build the body and the mind that can sustain that kind of success. Own your choices, own your discipline, and own your future. You are the only person who is going to be there for every second of your life. So make sure you're living in a home you're proud of. Start today. Don't overcomplicate it, and watch how the discipline you learn in the gym begins to dismantle every single obstacle standing between you and your dreams. You've got this. Now, go make it happen.